Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to Match Day. I am actually back in my office / spare bedroom. So with us today, my name is Vince. With us today is Max Dubane or Maximilian Dubane. I have shared his email in the chat box. Max is going to do part two. That he's going to basically kind of overlap a little bit what Dave Jervis talked about today with regard to the RedBulls. Sorry. Training at home program, which is absolutely fantastic and much needed around the country, not just for now, but just future too. So just want to say, Max, thank you for coming on. And I'm just going to turn it over to you. There'll be some questions maybe along the way through the chat box. And yeah, go. And Max is basically going to overlap a little bit, and then he's going to go into a little bit more detail with some of the technical parts. So thank you. Welcome, Max. Uh-oh, can't hear you. Try it now. Uh-oh, we were working just a minute ago. Hit your audio off. And now hit it on again. See if you can get it on. No? Okay. Tell you what, everybody, hang in there. I'm going to reboot the room. So, you know what? Hang on. Let's try this. Go ahead and try it now. Yeah. I'm going to reboot the room. So everybody hang in there, and we're going to reset the live room. So here we go. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Let's try it. Here we go.
All right, great.
Thank you for your patience. So, yep, go ahead, Max, and welcome. And go ahead and share your screen, and we'll get going.
Perfect. So, again, thanks for having us, Vince.
You're welcome.
I will share my screen. Okay, can you see that?
I can, yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. So, again, I'll go over a little bit of what the train at home is, just in case there's anyone on the call that wasn't on when Dave was on earlier today. So basically, a couple of weeks ago, after this whole COVID thing broke out and everybody was forced to stay home, we decided that it would be great to provide some homework tasks for the kids that we work with and the kids in the community and pretty much the kids in the country. So the team at Red Bull Youth Programs put together this Train at Home program, which is pretty all-encompassing, technical, physical, game knowledge, and even some skills from our freestyle team. So I'll go through a little bit of the details and the videos, and we'll play some of the videos on here, and I'll show you how the scorecards work and basically how to use the platform. So when you go to our website and you sign up, you'll go here to this little button that says subscribe here. Once you press this, it will ask for your name and your email address. Once you've entered that, you'll get a weekly email with the challenges for the week. So right now we're on week 2. Last week was week 1, and then each week you'll get an email for the next 12 weeks. And
so I'm going to pause you. I'm going to pause you there real quick. So right now you got week 1, so you obviously you've planned this out. So and the thing is that we don't know how long this thing's going to last. So are you and your staff there at New York Red Bull prepared to continue this throughout?
Yeah, we have that in the back of our mind that we have prepared right now 12-week plan, and if it does go further than 12 weeks,
let's hope not.
Yeah, hope not. But if it does, we're prepared to roll out some more information and continue this as long as we need to give the players something to do.
That's good. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course. So everything is broken down into skills and into short videos. And the way you track everything is with this homework scorecard. And you can click on this link here and it will take you to another page, which I have open, which looks like this. And it's pretty self-explanatory. You can print this out at home. The kids should have this with them when they're practicing. The instructions are here. You look at the video that you're working on, and you type in the description of it. And then you work in blocks of 50 repetitions. So if it's a juggling activity, the goal is to do blocks of 50. And the kid chooses how much they want to do that week. And the idea is if you hit 500, you're ready to move on to another skill, basically. You can also tally your juggling scores in here and hopefully improve week on week. And you can put your date. So the goal is by the end of filling up this scorecard, you've seen improvement in your juggling and you've seen improvement in your skills. I'll just go back to the main page. We're also trying to engage the players and the parents on social media. So the kids can interact with us on our Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook pages and using these tags, Red Trains Together and Red Runs Deep. And they might get some shout outs if they do some cool skills and put a video up of them doing some of the homework. Obviously, everything. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No. Quick question. We have a question from James, and I think I misunderstood his question. So, James basically just asked, can he? So, for example, we're in week 2. So, can kids go, or can they have access to week 1 material?
So what happens is as the weeks roll out, a library gets created on our website. So you can go back to week 1 and view all of those activities, and that will continue to populate as we release the weeks. So right now we only have week 1 and 2 available on the website, but as 4, 5, 6 come out, they'll start to become a library and archive, and you can view them on the same page.
Yeah, very good. No, very good. So James, that's kind of like what we're doing with these webinars. So if you go to our United Soccer Coaches, I think it's /match day, you should be able to access today's earlier webinar with Dave Jervis. So, okay, thanks, Max. Let's continue.
Of course.
Thanks.
And so, obviously, everything that we're putting on this website, we're encouraging the players to do it with the guidelines of COVID in mind. So we have a little drop down here with some guidelines. And the last thing we want is a kid going out to the park, practicing a skill and coming in contact with someone that has the virus, and now they get it. So the skills are designed to be practiced in a small space, something that you can probably do in your living room or in your backyard if you have one.
Yeah, just don't have chandeliers around, probably.
Exactly, yeah. We put a little disclaimer here, make sure not to break any furniture. But we've already gotten a couple of videos of a couple of kids hitting a lamp, but I think it's
awesome.
That's great. Yeah, exactly. So as I said, it's broken down into technical, physical, game understanding, and a freestyle section. So I'll go through those now. So you have here, this is week 2, you have little drop-down menus. Little accordion menu, so technical, physical, game understanding, and then you could just open them up. And the way it's worked is we have it in levels. So you have level 1, 2, and 3 from beginner to advanced. And each week for each level, you'll have a ball mastery skill. You'll have a progression to the same ball mastery skill, and then you'll have a separate juggling challenge. And these are progressive. So the intermediate one is going to be more advanced than the beginner, and the advanced is going to be more advanced than the intermediate. So we can go through a couple of videos at the moment, and we can kind of talk through them. So we'll go through these ball mastery beginner.
Yeah, let's do toe taps because that's about what I can do, my speed.
Perfect. So let me see if this plays.
We might have a little lag. That's okay.
Yeah. There we go. Let me know if you see it, Vince.
It's still just showing the ground skill toe taps.
Okay. Let's see if we can try it. There we go.
So while we're here we go. Yeah, I see the red. There we go. So while this is going, Nate on our chat box has asked, are these links shareable, or does each player have to subscribe in order to see them?
So these links are shareable. We have these are on our YouTube channel. We have a YouTube channel, which
Okay.
is New York Red Bulls Youth Program's YouTube channel, and we have all of these skills up there. The benefit of the homework is we put them in an order, as you can see here. So we have hundreds of videos on that YouTube channel, and you can definitely navigate through them and find your own. The benefit of this is that we've put them in orders of levels, and we've put them in order of progression. So the one that just played was the level 2. That was the double L turn. And then I could show you the progression of that, which is the L turn fake.
Very cool.
So this would be a progression of the one that we just watched.
Oh, I don't know if I could do that one.
Yeah, so that's the idea, is that it incorporates the same surfaces and the same similar skills to the ball mastery, but it's just maybe a little bit harder.
Yeah, 5 years ago I could do that one easily.
Some of them are even just doing it with your opposite foot. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that one. It's quite challenging as well.
So can I pause you there real quick? So
absolutely.
You've done this now for a week or two. Are you seeing like a trend in ages? So for example, do the 9s, 10s, 11s, and 12s, do they seem to be doing it more than, for example, your teenager kids, right? Your 16, 17s, or right now, is it pretty much everyone's doing it?
Yeah, I think everybody's doing it at the moment.
That's good.
I think also, like you saw, the toe taps video didn't work when we just tried it a second ago,
yeah.
but the ball is stationary and you're just touching it with the sole of your cleats, it's just fairly basic. Like, you could have never played the game before and you're able to do that.
Yep.
And at the same time, the level 3 is a combination, and most of the level 3 advanced are combinations of moves,
yeah,
which is obviously more challenging. So we want to make sure that we can engage the, like you said, the 7-year-olds that have maybe never played the game before, and also the 13-year-olds that play travel soccer or pre-academy.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Because, I mean, I think a lot of clubs out there, one of the things to do, hardest things to do, is to challenge or motivate that 13, 14, 15 and up player, right? But I think because of our situation that we're around globally, kids are actually going out and doing this stuff, well, because there's nothing else to do, which is great. Exactly. It's a wonderful consequence of this. So very good. Okay. Good.
Yeah, exactly. And the last thing we want to do is just include one, and maybe it's too hard for some kids, so they get disengaged and they don't want to try it, or the opposite, which is, it's too boring because it's too easy, and they're not going to do it either. So
very good.
I'll just show you the level 3. So you can see how it's a combination of a Croix turn and a slap cut together. And obviously that's going to be more challenging. And if you think back to the scorecard that I showed earlier, we're asking them to do that in blocks of 50 reps. So that would have, this whole video that we just saw would have been 1 rep. So as you can imagine, you could spend a good 20, 30, 40 minutes in the backyard trying something like this to get 50 reps. And, the more they do it, the more they're going to be able to master it.
Very good. Very good. Zubin, by the way, who is a consistent attendee, which is we're very thankful, Zubin, for you coming on all the time, which is great. He just said that, he used these videos a long time ago, but it just wasn't organized what you have it now. But he said they've been very helpful. So kudos to RedBulls.
Yeah, appreciate that, Zubin. And as you could see from some of the videos, we've recorded these at different times. So these have been recorded over the years, as it takes a while to create a library like this. But the skills are still applicable. It doesn't matter when they're recorded,
Yep.
And something we're trying to add each week is we have one of our first team players. So Jared Stroud plays for our first team and for our USL team, doing one of the moves. So we just saw the advanced ball mastery. So this is a video of Jared Stroud, who plays on our first team, doing the ball mastery.
Yep. Well, we'll watch the Audi ad. It's good. Yeah.
There we go.
Yep. So he's explaining it. I take that here. And then Dave showed us earlier, there was your freestyle guy that was doing it in sign language, which I thought was brilliant. Yeah, that's awesome. But this is great because now, now the younger kids can look up to the older players and say, "Oh, they're doing it," and basically. So what you're doing too is creating a culture,
Right.
and
Yeah.
that's wonderful. So
Yeah, exactly. And we're hoping to have a different first team player on every week showing one of the skills, and hopefully that inspires the kids to get out and try it.
awesome. Very
So
good.
I'll show you the next level, which is the physical.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so this is Jeffrey, who is our one of our academy physical trainers, who's doing it. He's obviously doing it at his house. We've put this together recently, but we also have 2 levels of the physical. And the idea was that this easier level is for maybe the 7 through 12-year-olds, and this harder level is for 13 plus.
Yeah. Perfect.
And so something as simple as a hopscotch.
Yeah. But what you did is you didn't say 7 to 12-year-olds and 13 and up. You just kind of left it, because maybe if I'm 7, I want to try a bird dog, right? Why not?
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, let the players decide, and let the coaches decide what they want to try. And
it's awesome.
Short and sweet, but gives them an exercise to do. And so we're going to continue to roll these out week on week from our physio. And then I'll get to the game understanding part. So we have game knowledge, which will be different each week. As you can see, this is week 2's challenge. So week 2, we'd like you to select your winning supporter shield squad. So we won the supporter shield in 2013, 2015, and 2018. So you get to choose from all of those players to make your best 11 team.
Awesome.
And you can click on the link, and it takes you to a type form. Tells you asks you the challenge here, create your own team, and then you can basically begin. We ask for the kid's name and age so we can give them a shout out on social media if they do win. What formation do you want to play in? So players get to choose.
Awesome.
Who's the goalkeeper? How many defenders are you going to play with, and who are they? Same for the midfielders. Same for the forwards, and then you get to choose a captain. At the very end, you get to name your team.
Oh, that's cool.
So a little imagination. Hopefully you get have fun with it. And, I'm sure that not everybody knows who was on the squad in our supporter shield winning years, but they're able to, to go on Google and do a little research, and makes it a little bit richer,
Yeah, no, well, yeah, by the way, kudos to your technical and your graphics team, because that was really impressive, the platform and how you're using it. So it was really, really cool.
Yeah, and like I said, this is a whole team effort, like from our creative team. As you can see, our first team was involved, our youth programs, our academy.
Yeah, no, it's good.
So I will scroll down a little bit, and we can go over the freestyle as well.
Yeah.
You mentioned that Dave spoke about this a little bit.
He did, yeah. Well, we were talking about the individual that was showing the freestyle and doing the sign and explaining also in sign language too, which I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, and something I didn't mention is with the technical skills, when you click on the YouTube videos, I'm not sure if you guys can hear the audio, but there's voiceover over the video, basically explaining how to do the moves with some of them.
Okay.
Which is really cool. And then these guys are awesome. We have 4 of our freestylers here showing the skills of the week, and they're really good about also breaking it down like a coach and explaining how to do the different juggling and routines. So I guess you can't hear that, but he's introducing himself and kind of goes through the different moves and how to do them. And they also get progressively harder from levels 1 to level 3.
Sure. And
then, like you said, this is Benny, who does level 1, but he does it in sign language as well.
That's really neat.
Voiceover, yeah. So it's really cool. I'll come back down to this one.
Yeah, I think Dave showed this one. I'm like, I can never do this one. So, but it's all right.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool, and yeah, they're really good about breaking it down.
It's good. Yeah.
So to answer the question that we had earlier about can you do previous weeks, so if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you see it says week 1 here. If I click on this drop-down menu, it will open up week 1, And then we have basically everything we've just gone through with a whole new set of videos, physical activities, a new game understanding, and freestyle.
Yeah, this is fantastic. So one more time so people on the webinar, so they can just go to RedBulls, the RedBulls website, and is it training at home program or can they Google that?
When you go to our website, redbullsacademy.com, this is what the homepage looks like. So it's it's the top of our page. It's the first thing you have here. And you'll just click on this join for free, and that will take you to the sign up page. All you need to do is enter your email address, and you're done. So you'll receive weekly emails with the challenges.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, pretty comprehensive.
No, this is, it's, well, I mean, I've been around the game for a while, and this is so impressive. And to me, you've set the bar very high for others to even try and, replicate it. So why not just use this? But no, I mean, just everything from the little details to the little, pieces where you're actually creating a culture, right? So getting the younger kids to pick from previous like cup winners, and creating a team, that's like me going back when I was a kid and choosing like some of my favorite Indiana Pacers, when I was, for example, a little kid playing basketball growing up, and I would choose my favorite Pacers players and create an all-star team, if you will. And that's kind of what the kids are doing. And I think when we get to this point in our country, when we see our kids start looking up to MLS players and NWSL players, and then I think we can maybe even go a little bit further, because that's, don't get me wrong. I think it's great for our kids to aspire to be Messi and Ronaldo and, a Megan Rapinoe or whatever. It's wonderful. But we need our American kids to connect with an MLS franchise or a USL franchise and, aspire to be there. And that's what you're doing, really. So this is wonderful.
Yeah, and, that's the goal, right? Is just to inspire the next generation to, one, fall in love with the game, and then two, hopefully fall in love with their hometown team and support the MLS.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely wonderful. So, well, thank you so much for your time. So for everybody on here, again, we will have a link to this so you can watch it again if you wanted to. I shared Max's email. Max, I hope it's okay.
Of course, yeah, of course.
I shared your email with everybody. So again, thank you so much for your time, and please again thank Dave on behalf of myself, United Soccer Coaches, for taking your time. Tomorrow we're going to try again with Lisa Cole. The MLS presenter is pushed back to next week, and so we'll have Lisa Cole in the morning at noon Eastern time, and then we're going to have Samantha Snow in the afternoon again. So thank you again, Max, and stay healthy, stay safe, and God bless. And again, thank you so much for your time. So,
thanks a lot, Vince. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
So you can go. Can you hit at the top? No. Okay. All right. I'll just go and exit out. I think we're good.